Okay, so it's a 2006 E91 330 diesel. Got a bit of an oil leak going on. Got a couple of things going on with it. I've not recently bought the car. EGR valve light is on in the car. It's failing to do a DPF regen, but I think that might just be another red herring at the moment, but I'm not sure, so welcome your views. But essentially, if you look down here, the car's dripping oil on the ground, and around the alternator there you can see the ancillary belt is absolutely gunked in oil. I'm just going to try and move it seems to be mostly around here. This is where the worst of the oil splash seems to be, but of course that could just be oil getting onto the belt and being thrown around. So I'm just trying to show you down here. I mean, obviously there's a lot on the pipes down by the side of it here, a lot of residue. But like I said, down there on the alternator you can see it's wet on the face of it. Seems to be pretty dry underneath forward of the engine here, underneath the thermostats and everything. When you get down underneath the intake, I've noticed, especially down the back of the EGR valve, there's you can see it's wet, but of course this could all be results of misting, I guess, if the alternator's throwing it everywhere underneath the bonnet. It's quite wet under here, underneath the inlet manifold, all around there. You can see the residue. A lot of it's, I'm pretty certain it's engine oil, because if I come down here and have a look, down the bottom of the right underneath the inlet plenum at the bottom, you can see there is, I don't know if you can get it here on the video, there is some elements of fresh oil that's being pooled around at the bottom. But of course that could just be, like I said, it's just residue. I can't see anything obvious. I've had the car running for about 20 minutes with a lad inside. You know, there's this sticky residue. I've had bits of a rag, you know, wiping around in some of these areas, you know, just to give it a bit of clean. Thought, to see what I can see. I can't see anything obvious. Not power steering fluid, because the power steering fluid reservoir is full. Well, of course it could be power steering fluid, but the reservoir's full and the car doesn't seem to be making any noises or any horrendous steering issues. It has had in the past a new power steering pump pulley from the service paperwork that I've got. It's, like I said, it's only a low mileage, it's only done about 60,000 miles, and it's had quite a good life. What I'm looking for really is advice on places to look, or anywhere where you can see where the belt and been spraying it all over the place over here. That's just thick gunk residue. So it's getting somewhere down here, and I was wondering whether it's one of these ancillary pulleys, but without remembering. I've had a 530D a long time ago, but I can't remember. I mean, obviously there's alternator, power steering down there. I guess one of them must be the air conditioning pump or something, but I'm not quite sure. Just looking for advice really, guys, or just some ideas if you've had similar of where to look, anything obvious or stuff that goes. I'll take the cover off underneath the engine tomorrow, or in the next few days, and I'll have a look and see if I can see anything obvious from underneath, you know, see if it's splashing up from underneath. Alright, cheers then, thanks.